Hello, everybody. We're going to wrap up pages 1 and 2 of the Beethoven Sonatina today. And so let me go post the link over on our website. Everybody's probably thinking, where is he? I'm running 7 minutes behind. Can you imagine? We were wrapping up book 1 a minute ago, and wanted to make sure they headed off with the correct attitude. And so let me highlight this link. Enter, edit, settings, open a new window, update, and update. There's that. While those guys are loading in, let's put this on Twitter. Beethoven Sonatina Ukulele, Jolly Roger Ukulele.com. Page first 2 pages! Exclamation point. Tweet. That. Close down Twitter. Alright, let me pull this bad boy up. This is exciting that we're playing stuff like this on ukulele. Ukulele Book 2. Last week we played the Minuet. Is that something? And apparently I have never bothered to put Beethoven in the set list. Let me go find him. Beethoven Sonatina Baritone. Beethoven Sonatina Ukulele. Hit done. Come over here. Beethoven Ukulele. All right, so guys, your homework was pages 1 and 2, right? Supposed to be all played down to the bottom, and then guess what next week is? Pages 3 and 4. So it's exciting. Close that box down. Vic is in. Sound is good. Sandy's in. 78 degrees up there in the Yoop. Greetings in from summery Lakewood. It's 91 degrees. Looks like we got some clouds moving in, Jan. Let's hope for the best. Nice day up in Rockaway Beach. Hey, Michelle. Janice in from far down, far to this, a little bit on the south side. Janice is coming in, standing upside down on the other side of the earth from Sydney. Overcast there today. Annie, what the heck? Hey, Annie, good to see ya. Good to see ya. Nancy, quick question for you. What are your thoughts on uke player doing spider crawl exercises on the fretboard for finger independence? Years ago, I had a finger exercise in one of our summer one of our summer things, and we did them all, and it was super fun. And I haven't done them since. So my thought on those are that they can't hurt, right? I think any of these exercises, and you'll see what you tend to find when people are giving you finger exercises is they tend to be people who have learned how to play music on other instruments, and they've had to go through what I would consider, how do I put this in a nice way? They've had to go through a traditional education on instruments that has not proven over the history of the world that it necessarily does you any good. Can't hurt you. Certainly, just learning to do these crazy exercises on here can't do you any harm. Is it going to do you any good? I don't know. I mean, maybe. I think the jury definitely says no, it won't help you. But I still believe, and I know that this is when music teachers are around, they sort of want to shoot me in the head. The best way to learn to be a competent musician is, you got to learn all your toolbox skills, but play music. That's going to keep you in the ball game. Playing exercises isn't unimportant, but I don't think it gets you what they say that it's going to get you. And so, and I will tell you why I feel strongly about that. My piano teacher never had me do scales, never had me do them. She just said, we're just going to play music. It's fine. You're an adult learner. You don't need to do scales. You're not going into the university for piano, so we don't need to do the scales. And so we never did them. And I ended up spending the rest of my life playing music, writing music, conducting music, feeling very excited about it, and teaching music, the whole thing, right? I do all the things. I just don't play scales on piano. Had she said, we are playing those scales until you die, I don't know if I'd still be in the game, right? And so I think that there are, if you're planning on being a concert pianist and you're 5 years old, you probably better do your scales. If you're a grown adult, I'm not positive they're going to help you out that much. The other thing that's very clear is that the fingering that you use on a piano playing scales may or may not have anything whatsoever to do with the fingering that you play songs with. And so what you're learning is one way to do your run your hand that may or may not have any relevance to the music that you're going to be playing. And so I mean, really, what's the point? The point is, there are reasons that they have you do it, but what I find is anytime that we set up these weird random things that you're supposed to do in music, basically what it does is it chases you out of music. And this is the one act. There are two things in life that everybody loves: music and a McDonald's hamburger, right? So anything that gets in your way that's not fun, don't do it. If you feel like, hey, doing these spider crawls is making my hands a little bit more fluid, I feel a good confidence in there, I'm actually learning the names of the notes of the night, do it. Yeah, absolutely. But don't feel like you have to, okay? That's what I think is my message on there. Great question, Nancy. Ronnie, aloha, 75 degrees, had a severe thunderstorm a half an hour ago. Oh, I told you guys I spent 8 years in New Mexico trying to talk my wife into moving out of New Mexico. they're very persnickety down there. And when it rains in New Mexico, what happens is it'll rain you 17 miles away, and you don't know it because it never rains in New Mexico, but somewhere 17 miles away it rains. And then all of a sudden you're hanging out, and you're in Albuquerque, and you're hanging out at a park, and all of a sudden this huge wall of water comes rolling through the park, and because the arroyos, then rain doesn't sink into the ground there, it just rolls across the top of the ground. And so a thunderstorm in New Mexico can be very, very dangerous. So I'm glad you're okay, Ronnie. Let's see. Pam, good to see you. And hey, Lynn, I love McDonald's. Hey, anybody who says they don't love McDonald's, they've just given up. Yeah, everybody loves a McDonald's hamburger. I don't know what they put in it. It's suspiciously good. All right. Let's play this sonatina. We're going to play down through 24. We're going to come back to 9. Remember, when you come back, if you've been plucking, you want to strum, and if you've been strumming, you want to pluck. Just do the opposite of whatever you do, and then we're going to play and then the second time you go through, you blow right through the repeat and play all the way down to 33. I'm going to try to keep it slow so that we all have a good shot at clearing 6 and 7 with a certain amount of style. Okay? Let's see how we do. Okay? Music and McDonald's hamburgers. They're the universal language. From the top, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go to the end. Let her ring out. How'd you play? Were you successful? Were you like, yeah, Beethoven's not hard. I got Beethoven. Beethoven, ukulele, piece of cake, no problem. Tell me how you played, man. That's exciting. That's exciting that that's what you're playing. That is crazy, crazy, crazy cool. All right. Grab your baritone version of this while you're typing in how well you did. And basically, all I want to hear is, "Yep, I killed it. No problem." All right, baritone version. Ukulele, Book 2, Beethoven, Sonatina, Baritone. Jen says, "Phew. Did it. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting? You did it." Phew. Feels so good. Feels so good. All right. Now, obviously on the Sonatina baritone version, most of you guys have ukuleles. A few of you have baritones, right? And you guys are going to jump over to your baritones. If you don't have a baritone, why? Go to the store and get one. But if you decide, nope, I'm never doing baritone. I'm sticking to I'm a purist. You're playing chords, right? You know who you are. C, F, and G, C, F, and G, C, F, and G. What? Okay, you can give me those nice 4-beat patterns all the way through. Try to get all the chords. Let's see. Vic says, "I love it. It sounds so beautiful, even with the mistakes." That's the beauty of classical music. Don't tell people when they say, "I like classical music," don't tell them that you happen to know that you can make a lot of mistakes playing classical music, and it sounds as long as you're holding the chord, it sounds fine. It sounds fine, right? You don't get away with that in jazz, but you do for sure. Well, in jazz, you got to just if you hit the wrong note, you just slide it up 1 fret and it'll be fine. Yeah, Pam. Fairly happy with my attempt since I haven't looked at the music until this moment. Pam, what have you been doing? She's been out kissing the boys or something. I don't know what she's been up to. So, Pam, get your act together. I think Pam has a job. She's got to stop that. Janice, yay, good all the way through. Janice, nice. That's so cool. Here we are. I'm sitting here in Denver. Janice is sitting down there in Sydney. We're playing Beethoven on our ukuleles, and she's killing it. That's awesome. So exciting. Lynn, my timing was better, but I still scrambled here and there. Yeah, I still scramble here and there. There's some places where you have to scramble in this. Yeah, heck yeah. And remember, guys, when you're working out on your own, slow the thing down. It's perfectly fine to play it at half the speed we played it, trying to keep everything sort of neat and orderly and centered around the correct timing. Because once you get your finger in place, then you can start raising up the speed, right? Bum, ba-dum, ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum, ba-da-dum, ba-bum, bum. I've got a little, he's not little anymore, he's a young man who's been taking ukulele with me for a lot of years, and online, and honest to goodness, when he plays this, he plays it at a joke speed, right? He sees how fast he can possibly get it in, and for the most part, he can do it. His tonality suffers on exactly those spots where you'd think, but yeah, he can play it really fast, but that's not the goal, is it? The goal is to play it well, to play it beautifully, hopefully to play it in a way that's meaningful to you. So yeah, heck yeah. Michelle says better than I was yesterday. Work. I know, Pam. Quit your job. Become a full-time ukulele player. Hey, Evelyn. Evelyn made it in, surviving the hurricane out there in the Pacific. Um, I've kept an eye on the professional ukulele players over the years. Who's really raking it in. Jake's doing fine. Jake's doing fine. And everybody else is just going from ukulele festival to ukulele festival. This is not something you turn into a professional career. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. Maybe you're the one. Maybe you're the one. Who knows? Let's see. Lots of scrambling, but heck, made it through to the end. Yeah, you scramble. You miss a few notes here and there. You would. This is why you do it, right? If you want it to be perfect, you can go buy the album. From the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Strum pattern. Very nice. Nice. Heck yeah. Right on. Now, you guys know the plan for next week, right? We will be doing pages or 3 and 4. The only thing I'll point out, you go from being in 4/4 into 6/8. Okay, and so you want to be thinking about what that does to the overall effect of the sound. Also, this section, Beethoven called it the romance, the romantic section. Okay, so ba da da bum. Bum ba da da bum ba da da bum ba da da bum. So it's going to sound a little dancey, a little bit pretty, and so be thinking about that. You play down through 43, come back to the top, and then play down to 44, and then you come back up to I'm sorry, not to 44, back down to 64, come back to 44, and then you play to the end. So it's just as long as the other part. We'll tackle as much of it as we can on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then we will play the whole thing top to bottom, all 4 pages on next Friday. So that's the plan for you guys. And then after that, I am going to send out an email this weekend. I haven't sent one out in a while, telling you with some schedule changes and stuff going on over the next few weeks and what I have planned. I want to get all of you involved in writing music, either next week or the week after. I can't remember what my schedule is going to look like. I also got to get you where, you know how sometimes when you're doing your lead sheet and you're looking for a chord up the neck, I can show you how to find it without using a chord finder. So we'll be doing that. And that's that. Next half hour, we're going to go play Randy Newman's whatever the song that we were playing, You've Got a Friend in Me. So come join us for that. It's really a hard song, kind of fun, and I will see all y'all over there. Thanks for being here. Don't let up on the Beethoven. Yeah, 2 more pages to go, and those of you who took piano lessons when you were a kid, you will remember you sometimes spent a long time on 2 pages because it's hard, and so don't feel like you got to rush or any of that. Keep playing over pages 1 and 2 as you have time, and then start your adventure into page 3 and 4, and you'll be really pleased when all this is all set up. So I'm going to pull the plug. I'll see y'all in the next half hour, hopefully. Otherwise, I'll see you on Monday. And let's see, where did I leave off? Over here. Jake will be at the local venue in November. Nice, go see him. I've seen him a few times. I probably won't see him again, but he does a lovely show. Super nice guy. Gotten an opportunity to meet him on a few occasions, and couldn't, just salt of the earth kind of dude, right? Just really an excellent ambassador for our instrument. So yeah, if you can support him, or if you have never seen him, go take a look. And if you don't know who we're talking about, type in Jake Ukulele into YouTube, and you'll see the While My Guitar Gently Weeps. You'll see his Bohemian Rhapsody. He's sort of got YouTube off the ground back in the day. I remember when that first got posted, and it was called Asian Kid Plays Ukulele in Central Park. That was the original title on that thing. I never has met the guy that filmed him doing it either. So crazy. Ended up going viral. He doesn't know anything about it. Might buy it by now. All right, Vic, good to see you. Jan, and the Sonatina is beautiful. You only done half of it. You don't know. It could be ugly the second half. All right, good job, Jan. Michelle, you're welcome. Janice, good to see you. Say hi to Mary and Lynn. Okay, Lynn's out of here. See you Monday. Have a good one, Lynn. All right, pulling the plug. Peace.